So for today's movie review, I'll be reviewing the movie Sharknado 2, the second one, in celebration of Shark Week, because last year I reviewed Shark Night because, well, everybody else was reviewing Sharknado. But Sharknado is kind of a weird movie in of itself because it's done one of few things. One, it's become a quote-unquote cult classic for a new generation. So basically, as of now, it's officially a cult classic. Two, there are Sharknado bobbleheads. Fucking Sharknado bobbleheads. Why is this a thing? Three, I also had Kmart a few weeks back, and I was walking through the DVD section, and I saw a DVD cover that had sharks and tornadoes on it that wasn't Sharknado. And then I picked it up, and the title of the DVD said, Sharks and Tornadoes 8 movie pack, containing 4 shark films and 4 tornado movies. I was like, is this really what Sharknado has done? But the big question is, did Sharknado really need a sequel? Now, the plot of Sharknado 2, it's basically Sharknado all over again. Basically, you have a tornado filled with sharks, but instead of causing damage on the west coast, it's causing damage on the east coast this time. In what city? New York City. And Flynn and his wife just happened to be there when this second Sharknado hits because they're trying to visit their family and shit. Yeah, that Sharknado 2 in a nutshell. Now, in terms of what I liked about this movie, basically, it's a lot more watchable than its predecessor, and the special effects from both the sharks and the tornadoes themselves are a lot better. I mean, yeah, they still kind of look like crap, but they look a lot better than they did in the predecessor, because with the original Sharknado, they just kind of looked like not fully realized sharks. They kind of looked more like seals if anything else. In this movie, they actually kind of had the texture and it kind of looked more like a shark, and yeah, that's really about it for what I liked about the movie. In terms of what I disliked about the movie, it's the same old crap you saw in the first movie. Basically, tornado comes in, causes some damage, characters are like, oh shit, there's a Sharknado coming. They try to survive the storm, and they try to find a way to destroy the Sharknado. That's really about it.
And there are a lot of subplots that are just really unnecessary, and the drama is just not needed for a movie of this caliber.
Although there's some scenes that just don't make sense, that are never seen nor mentioned throughout the rest of the movie, because at one point you see like these two guys in the sewer, they're like, oh shit, I thought I saw something moving, and you're probably thinking, oh, it's probably a shark, and the guy makes like a joke about an alligator, then all of a sudden you see an alligator attack one of the dudes, and you see him chasing like the other guy, all of a sudden the area floods, and you see the gator eat the dude, and then you see the gator get attacked by a shark. It's like, that scene is just never mentioned again, let alone those characters. It's just like, really? What was the point of that? As for the characters in this movie, the only two reoccurring characters from the previous Sharknado are Finn and his wife. And basically Finn is like he is in the previous movie. Basically, he's worried and wants to find a way to stop the Sharknado. That's about it. His wife, on the other hand, she barely appears in the movie as is, and she pulls an Ash Williams. What I mean by this? Basically, at one point in the movie, you see her hand get bitten off by a shark. So what does she do? She finds a nearby buzzsaw, attaches it to her hand, and just slices some sharks with it. I was like, okay, that's kinda cool. And basically the main purpose of Finn going to New York was to visit his sister. And yeah, to be honest, I kind of forgot she was in the movie. Her family members are a bit more memorable because you have the daughter, who's basically damsel in distress, the son, who's basically the brains of the operation, then you got the brother-in-law. Basically, he seems to have a beef with Finn at the start of the movie, but by the time the movie is over, basically the two of them are just like the best friends now. Then there's some chick named Sky, who's basically kind of like a person who had a crush on Finn, and yeah, that's really about it. And there's a shit ton of cameos in this movie. I'm like, my god. Like, you have a cameo from the dude who appeared in Airplane, to the guy who appeared in Spin City, to the fucking guy in the Subway commercials. And that's just the small ladder of the cameos. There's so many of them. So for my final verdict of Sharknado 2, the second one, it's a lot more watchable than the first one, and the special effects, as bad as they are an improvement over its predecessor. Although the first 20 minutes are a bit slow, and it's the same old shit. Like, okay, basically you have a tornado that fills sharks that hits towards a populated area. The main characters are trying to find a way to stop it. Yeah, literally it's the same old crap. And the characters themselves, okay, Finn is the same as he is in the first movie, but although we kind of learn a bit more of his backstory. His wife decides to pull an Ash Williams and have a buzzsaw for a hand. And the rest of the characters are just kind of meh. So, before I give my final rating, what does everyone else have to say about Sharknado 2, the second one? Not very good things. So, for my final rating of Sharknado, the second one, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. Between this and the original, which one did you like? Have a happy Shark Week and see you later.